A new RV gets delivered, destroyed, and Arizona judge says, yeah, your RV, it's not a home. All right, first I want to say go over and watch Squirrel Bay Parodies. Got a new one up, pretty good one. I advise you to, I request that you go check it out. It's pretty good one. And it is Waterfall Wednesday, so go check out my friend Bree at TGIF. I will leave links below to those people and anything that I'm getting ready to talk about right now. And first we're going to start off with T-Mobile. If you are a nomad and you have T-Mobile for internet, you better look into things because they are enforcing their home address for the internet. Basically, if you have your little hub there, your little thing, and it is at your home address, then you're all good to go. However, if it is outside of that home address area, you could be terminated. That's right. They'll shut your service off and you will not have any internet. And we know a lot of nomads. We'll use Eric Nomadic Fanatic as an example. He is a resident of Texas, so he has a home address in Texas somewhere. So if he were to have a T-Mobile internet and he was at his little home base at Taterland in Arizona, yeah, not gonna flush anymore. So the alternative is you can go get their mobile plan for the internet, which is for anything worthwhile. Yeah, you're going to pay up to $160 a month. So for that, yeah, you might as well spend the money, get the stuff, and go get Starlink. I don't know, but if you have T-Mobile, you're a nomad, and you have them for your internet, look into it before you get your shit shut off. Next, we have a lady that, a couple actually, that they ordered a new RV. They went and got it, and they picked out the one that they wanted, and they paid for it and everything, and they had it delivered. And when the transport company got there, somewhere along the way, they decided they were going to hit a bridge, and they delivered it anyway. And they said, yo, you got to take this back.
Basically told the tow driver to do the same thing. You need to take this unit back. This couple didn't purchase a damaged wrecked unit and they're not going to keep it. He did turn around and take it back to Terrytown.
The customer's refusal to accept the fifth wheel does not change the fact that it was already their property before the driver hooked up to it. Now, this is where buying an RV is much different than buying a TV. You can go online, you can order a TV, it can arrive damaged. Guess what? You don't have to take it.
However,
but it doesn't work that way. And I think what happened with Stacy in buying the RV is she thought if she didn't sign off for it with the transport driver, she didn't have to accept it. But as the dealer said, she already legally owned it before she received it.
So there you go. I'll leave a link to that video as well. That was Liz amazing. What I would like you to do is leave me a comment below. What do you think about this situation? I know personally I would be going after the transport company, but do you think the dealer or manufacturer or whoever that they bought this thing from, do you think they're responsible? Do you think that, we didn't even really take possession of it yet and we don't want it anymore, even though they did all the paperwork and like the dealer says, well, it's yours now. It's your property. It got damaged on the way to you, your property, so it's your problem now. Let me know. What do you think below? I think it's a kind of a sticky situation. I'm not a lawyer. I don't pretend to be one. I don't even play one on YouTube. But again, I know I would be going after the transport company because they're the ones that ran into the bridge and screwed everything all up. Now, when it comes to RVs and cars and vans and school buses and all that other stuff, well, a lot of people say, well, this is my home. This is where I live. I can do this. I can do that. And I've made videos before about this. It's not a home. It's a vehicle. It's registered as a vehicle. It's titled as a vehicle. It's insured as a vehicle. It's not a house. It's not a home. But people get attached to it, and this is where I live, so it's my home. Well, there is a judge in Arizona that he said, no, it is not.
Arizona Supreme Court issued its decision just a couple months ago. They said, we answer the certified question by holding that a motorhome in which a person over 18 years of age resides does not qualify for the Arizona homestead exemption under the statute. The 6-1 ruling caused a fundamental shift for consumer advocates.
So basically, what started this whole rigmarole was that if you file bankruptcy, for instance, the thing is that they take all your shit and, to pay off all your bills, and they sell it all off, but they can't take your home because they cannot leave you homeless. So when people said, well, this here RV or this van or whatever, this vehicle is my home, you can't take it. Yeah, it went before the Arizona Supreme Court, and they said, oh, it is not a home. And I know you're saying, well, first of all, that's in Arizona. Blah, blah, blah. Well, yes, it is only in Arizona. And these mobile hobos are living out there in the sand, and the desert rats, the sand fleas, they're not going to file bankruptcy. They're already broke as hell, and that's why they're out there, right? But that's just the tip of the iceberg here, because now that they have ruled in Arizona that your RV, your vehicle is not your home, even though you live in it, now anytime anything else happens, they're going to go back to that and say, well, we've already ruled for this case for the bankruptcy and blah, 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 blah. The Supreme Court has already said that, no, it is not a home. So if you get into whatever issue and you go, well, no, this is my home and you can't, they go, oh no, it's not your home because the Arizona Supreme Court deemed it is not your home. And yes, so far it's in Arizona, but isn't that where a lot of the desert rats are? Yeah, that's where a lot of the BLM land is, and that's where a lot of them are. So, it just something to keep in mind that it's not just the old grumpy tattooed blind guy that says that your car is not a home just because you live in it and just because you call it such. It's just like the guy with twig and berries and has a big beard but puts on a dress and says, I'm a woman now. Doesn't make it so. And just because you move into your vehicle and call it a home or a house or whatever else doesn't make it so. And apparently the Arizona Supreme Court tends to agree. So just be mindful of that when you get into certain situations. So when the Bob, that's right, when the good old Bob tells you that he has the answers to all your prayers, all your wishes and your desires, he's got it all figured out for you. And he is the one to offer it to you.
So it's really simple. By living so cheaply and so frugally in a car, van, or RV, you can live a high quality life of your choosing. So like I said, I'm offering you freedom from being a wage slave. But freedom isn't free. And so living in a car, van, or RV means you will have much less comfort, you will have less safety, and less security.
There you go. Less safety, less security, and less comfort. Because, hey, I know when I get to be my golden years and I'm old and, the first thing I want to do is relax and enjoy life, but I surely don't want to be comfortable doing it. And the last thing on my mind is security. Who cares about all that? No, horseshit there, Bob. And you have it to offer? What I am offering you. How are you offering it to me? What do I have to do? Shit. I just got this new RV, or I just got this van and built it out. Now I got to go find the Bob and say, Bob, I want to do this. Yes, my son, you have my blessing. I am offering this to you. So go ahead, be free. What, I can't do it without the Bobs? Oh, the desert Messiah has to lay hands before I can go. This is what I am offering you. How in the hell has Bob offered me anything? But anyway, that's beside the point. The last thing I want to do when I get old and things are stopping to work and things are already achy and creaky is be uncomfortable and unsafe. No. I want safety, security, and comfortability. I don't want to sit on a 5-gallon bucket and squeeze one out. No. I want to sit on a nice throne. And when I'm done, I want to go whoosh and watch it all go away. I don't want to carry a bucket anywhere. I don't want to wake up in the middle of the night like the Tim and stick it in the neck of a bottle and wee and then stick my piss bottle up at my head. And I don't want to do that. I want to be comfortable. We have all these things. Oh, but you can be a minimalist and no. Why do you think we worked our entire lives? Why do you think we did that? What Bob says is horrible. And what people like Mike and Nomadic Fanatic and all these other people that they hate, and Tim and all these other folks. Oh no, don't go to work. That's for suckers. Get somebody else. Just get on YouTube and gimme, and have your begathons. No, don't go to work. And listen to the Bob. Don't be a slave. Don't be a slave. The boss tells you when you have to be here, when you can eat, when you can go home. The boss tells you, don't do that. Come and I have something to offer you. No, that's why we people with responsibilities, Bob, who don't up and leave your wife and say, fuck you to your kids. No, people that have responsibility and take responsibilities, we have shit. So, yes, we are slaves to work because you need money. Even if you live in your little van there, Bob, you need money, don't you?
You make $75,000 a year from YouTube? That's what I read anyway.
I make an amazing amount of money from YouTube.
more than 75,000, I take it.
An amazing amount of money.
Amazing.
Yeah. I wouldn't believe it.
Everybody out there needs money. You have to eat. You got to have some place to dump your shit bucket. You got to get water. You got to do everything else. Your little home, your little house on wheels, it needs fuel to go. So you need money, no matter what you do. But yeah, that's why we did this our entire lives. We got up. We went to school first so we could learn shit. And then when school was over, it's time to go to work and time to put that knowledge to work. Go do something. Make money so you can buy shit like a house and food and all that other good stuff. And you can keep your little wee ones alive until they're old enough to go take care of themselves. That's what we do. And then when we get to a point in our lives, we go, oh, I'm done. I'm done. The kids are grown. They're out of the house. I don't have to work anymore. I'm retired. Now I want to relax. And how do you want to relax? Climbing around on your fucking hands and knees in a van and shitting in a bucket? I don't think so. That's why we slaved all this time. That's why we did that, Bob. So we could be comfortable and safe and secure and go do what we want to do. We could still travel. I could still get in a car. Somebody can drive me. I can go to an airport. I can get on a little aeroplane and go whiz and fly through the air and land somewhere. I can go visit places. I can get a hotel. I can even get on a cruise and go on a boat and go float around and see shit. I don't have to live in a van. I don't have to live in a bus. I don't have to live full time. I can be uncomfortable for a little while, but I don't even have to do that. I can still sleep in a bed, piss in a toilet, take a nice, long, hot shower as long as I want. I don't have to be uncomfortable. So therefore, I don't want to be. So what you're offering me there, Bobo, yeah, I'm not buying. Sorry. So you can keep that shit. I'll keep my little sticks and bricks and I'll be comfortable. And I'll use all the little things that are available to me, like televisions and internet and cell phones and flushing toilets, running water, and all those other things. Yes, I will do that now, Bob. I choose not to be uncomfortable climbing around on my hands and knees, living in a little tin can on wheels. No thanks. I'll pass. But hey, you don't have to agree with me. That's never the point here.
BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.